Everyone, this is Christian Duke from StrengthAddicts.com, joined by a familiar face, IFBB Men's Physique Pro, Xavisus Gayden. We're here at Columbus, Hampton Inn, right across the street from the big dance. Talk to us about getting 15 more pounds of muscle mass. Talk to us about your string of runner-ups last year, your string of wins, placing top 6 at this event, going into it. What's on your mind?
What's up, everybody? Xavius again with Christian. So we're here in Columbus, Ohio, the Arnold. And to start off with the first question, putting on the extra mass, or you could say muscle. As everybody know, I was deployed in 2015 and 2016. I was in training, so I missed both the Olympia both years. The first year was more devastating because I was deployed. After being told, hey, you're gonna be able to come back a couple weeks early to compete, and that didn't happen actually. And I found out a couple weeks before the Olympia, so it was pretty devastating. Especially being out there in what we call the sandbox. But then last year, I started to actually after the Olympia, I started to see the bigger picture. There's a lot more going on in my life, and my outreach to people and effectiveness than just competing. So I actually used that time and last year as well to focus more on myself, my family, get everything else in life, my daughters, my son, focus and get everything in order. I moved a couple times, and I used that time to just keep training, didn't stop. And lo and behold, going into the next question, as far as the string of wins and the string of runner-ups. The runner-ups, I definitely thought there were at least 2 of them that it was no doubt, hands down, that I had it in the bag. However, it didn't play out the way I wanted it, but it's okay. I was always told to make them remember, and that's the most important thing that you got to think of. Do your part, show up and show out, and then everything else will fall into place. So after that, coming off of that, I had to, again, focus on family and life itself. And that's when I realized that if I really want to make an impact at this show, that I needed to put myself in the mind state I was when I was deployed. And I literally grinded like I grinded when I was deployed. I trained my Marines, I have my clients, even my wife after she had the baby. I've been working my butt off, and then in between that time, I was working and training as well. So that mentality put me in a different aspect and different place in prep. And to be truthful, I feel like I was ready a month ago. I could have stepped on stage a long time ago. And
you told me the reigning champion actually had some nice words for you as well, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I talked to, well, actually, I talked to 2 of them.
Okay.
So, for the Arnold, I talked to Brandon. He spoke to me one time before he won the Olympia last year. He just said that he stopped by and said, "Hey, I wish."
He ain't win no Olympia. We're gonna edit that out, Christian. He ain't win no Olympia. He didn't mean to say that.
No, well, it's 2. So the 2 that I'm talking about is Brandon and Jeremy. So Brandon stopped me. He's like, "Hey, I've been trying to stick your pose, but I look up to you, and I've always looked up to you, and for some reason I still can't get your pose." So at the time it's pretty cool. It's always nice to see when young athletes coming up and they respect what you're doing and they say something about it. And then recently I talked to Jeremy, and he was like, "Hey, you're looking on point. Like you could have went on stage a long time ago." So that confirmation also helps you out too. It puts you in a different mind state. So for me, what that did for me was settle me down, because I'm the type, I like to push forward and keep pushing myself to the limits instead of taking a chill pill. So awesome. I actually did that this last little stretch.
Awesome. And last question, briefly, what message would you like to send out, if at all, any message to your fellow competitors? I'm putting this interview out on Thursday night, right as people are getting out of that athletes meeting, thinking about the stage. Maybe they figure, watch this video, get some info, get in your head, see what you're thinking. What do you want your fellow competitors to think about you in the 24 to 36 hours leading up to the show?
I'll say this. I just want to say good luck to everybody. You know, I'm cool with everybody. I don't care who
I know. That's why I think you're so dangerous. You're so low key and very nice and everything. You get on stage, and then you know, it's all war. But that's good. I like it. I like it.
I would say that just prepare, because I don't look anything like I looked before. So, and usually, if you like the way I look now, just don't even think about that.
And just be very scared, because he says he doesn't look anything like he did before, and this is a guy that got top 6 before. So be very, very scared is what I would say. All right, thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Chris.